Want a slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is I wake up to about see I make mine by the leader. I drink life in a teacup. I like Valet 30 better than tequila. Yeah, Velcy, I sip at night. Got a little kick like tights. Look so good, barely recognize me. This the type of lifestyle, I'm icy. Still don't need chill on me. Flare pill, yeah, I'm still on it. Velcy a day and nightly. Got a little kick like Tai Chi. Slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is
Good morning, Taba Nation. Good morning. Who's on here this morning? Man, it's my man, Aaron Sanders right now, man. Good morning. How you doing? Good morning to you. Good morning. Who else is on here? Dolores, good morning. Dolores Whitfield. Inger, good morning. Good morning to you. Shakita Richardson, good morning. Ladies, who's that? God, it's moving so fast. Who's that? I can't see. Jenny, good morning. Jaquita, good morning. All right. So we're going to give everybody an opportunity to get on. This is your Saturday morning training. So welcome each and every one of you guys. We will get started here shortly. So make sure, once again, as always, you grab pen and paper so you can take some notes. Okay. So we'll get started here shortly. What's up, Aaron Washington? How are you, man? Monique Miller, good morning. How are you? Good to have you on here. Yvette, good morning. Everybody's chiming in. Hey, I want to know where you all are chiming in from. Let's see. Put in the chat where you're chiming in from. Represent your city this morning. Let me know where you all are calling in from, or dialing in from, or zooming in from, StreamYarding in from. All right. Good morning, Jaleel Range. Good morning, Tamika McNeil. Good morning, Tracy Walker. Good morning. Good to see you last night, man. If you were anywhere in the Atlanta area, you should have been here at the Hawks game last night. So here's what I tell you: next time we do an event like that, you definitely want to show up for the event. So it was great networking, great food, great friends, and Taba Nation showed up and showed out. So good morning to each and every one of you guys. I see Memphis, Tennessee on here. Florida is representing. Louisville, Kentucky. Look, rep your city this morning. We want to know where you're dialing in from. Who else is on here? Louisville, Kentucky coming in strong. Memphis coming in strong. Let's see what else is going on. Who's that? Greenville, South Carolina. Roseville, Michigan. All right. Rep your city. We want to know where you're calling in. Good morning, Krishan. Represent your city. We want to know Detroit's in the house, Connecticut, Pittsville, Massachusetts. Man, you guys are coming in. Connecticut, come on in. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Memphis, once again. Diane Robinson, good morning. Runaway Bay, Jamaica. Jenny, you have two homes, Jamaica and the ATL. All right. Clover Mac. Good morning. Good morning. Philly representing. All right. Sharita Leon, Philly. No, that's New York City in the building. If you rep in New York City, we want to hear from you this morning. All right. So listen, man, again, I'm going to say it one more time. What an amazing month last month. You guys closed out really strong last month for the month of November. Now we're in December. Now we're in the month of December. And, December is shaping up to be as big as November. So here's what you need to do for all of you all who've gotten a head start on the promotion this month. The promotion that we have running for this month is right now on the personal pack. The personal pack is $300 for the personal pack, and it typically pays out a $100 bonus. But we've increased that bonus. We've increased that bonus, to $150. But you all know what we do here at Taba. When you get your 3, you make $525. So let's see that slide here. Okay, so if you get 3 enrollments, you're at $525. I want you all to put in the chat. Let me know who's well on their way to 3 right now. If you've gotten 1 so far or 2, light up the chats. Let us know where you're at. Okay. Also, if you get a total of 5 enrollments, you're due for $875. 10 enrollments, you're due for $1,750. So look, this is holiday cash. So this promotion will end on the 15th of December. It will end on the 15th of December. It is the 3rd wave enhanced quick start bonus, and it is for December only. Ray, I'm counting on you, girl. I'm counting on you, Inger. I'm counting on you all, Brenda Morgan. All right, so make sure that you all get a head start. So let us see where you're at. You got 1, 2, or 3. If you're headed toward 3 right now, this weekend. All right, so you guys should be out right now showing the plan. I always say show the plan. So make sure you're showing the plan. Also, today is the 4th. If you have not set your smart ship ships right now are, let's see, every 1st and 5th of every month. This is our 120 Wealth Builders. You get 5% off. 5% off your smart ship if it's set for 120 points. 120 points, you're going to get 5% off. But it's only through the 1st and the 5th of each month. This is not a promotion. This is something that we're doing going forward. So make sure that you're setting your smart ships to between the 1st and the 5th right now to that 120 points, because memberships has its privileges once you're on the 120 club. Okay, so you'll see more things that come out, if you're a wealth builder. All right. So also we have conference coming up in March. So conference is up in March. And so we have a package, 2x2 package. It's our next wave leadership meeting in Houston, Texas. So make sure that you're in the building. We have a special. We have 2 ways that you can get your ticket. You can get your tickets right now. Okay. This is over $100 saving right here. You can purchase the Power Pack for $275, and plus you get 1 ticket. People have been calling off, is it 2 tickets? No, it's 1 ticket. So it's 1 ticket plus the Power Pack for $275. That's over a $100 savings. Okay. So make sure that you go ahead and register and get your tickets now. Let me drop a hint to you guys. I would start purchasing. Uh-oh. Somebody tried to. So that's our 2x2. That is our conference. So listen, make sure that you are in attendance for that. But look, you guys came here this morning for our training this morning. So let's go ahead and get started. So you all know what training this is. It's definitely the baseball diamond training, and it never, ever, 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 ever gets old. So let's go ahead and let's get it kicked off. All right. So first thing you guys want to do for all the new enrollments that came in, there's really no other way. There's really no other way. I know people come up with, hey, I know a better plan to get my business kicked off. No, there's no other plan. It's just as simple as this. It's what we call the baseball diamond. This has been around for ages, as long as network marketing has been in existence. And you're probably saying, well, yeah, Kevin is old. No, it's not old. It still works today. It still stands true. These are the things that the people have made millions and millions of dollars in the industry of network marketing. So the first thing that you should do, you want to build a contact list. You want to build your contact list, and you want to, put any and everybody on that list, And let me just kind of give you who goes on that list. You don't want to prejudge people. You do not want to prejudge at all. So the first thing that you should do, people you do business with, okay? We had an amazing networking event last night. And let me just kind of explain to you guys why when you do events like that, here's some nuggets I'm going to drop. It was networking. People were in like, well, what do you do? What is this about? Was it a top event? Yes and no, it wasn't. But people got the opportunity to, network with one another. There was several business owners there. And, if you were in the building, many of you all, know who you are. Okay. So yes, it did cost to come to the event. And I want you to think about this. If the ticket was $275, right? The ticket was $275. You spend $275 to come into an event like that. You had about maybe 85, 90 people there. You probably had a total of about 15 to 20 Tava people there. What do you all think happened last night? My phone's been ringing all morning. Hey, I want to know more about your business. There's people here now that are staying with me. Hey, I want to know more about your business. What is it that you do? Those people were on the contact list. So it is so important to put people on your contact list that you do business with, people that you go to church with. It doesn't matter. Never prejudge. This is why I always show the plan, and we'll jump into that. So always put any and everybody on your contact list. I've been at this since 2004, and I still have a contact list. I still add to the contact list. Okay. So always build your contact list, write it down, keep it on you at all times. Okay. So here's another tip for you. You never want to just start randomly calling people. You want to just randomly start calling people. You want to make sure you're in a quiet place. If you heard Jeff Simpson the other day when he and I trained a little bit on Wealth Building Wednesday, you want to, be standing up with what I'm about to say, because your voice projects when you call people. So we'll get to that. So once you make the contact list, let's talk about how you pique the interest of everybody that you have on the contact list, everyone that you have on your contact list. Okay. So let's just say I always pick on people in the chat. Who's on here? Okay. Tedra Gordon said I always pick on her, so I won't pick on Tedra this morning. Okay. Shelly Felton, I'll pick on you this morning. How are you this morning, Shelly? Okay. So let's just say, hey, I have Shelly Felton on my contact list. And Shelly, I'll just call Shelly. And if I knew a little bit about Shelly, I'll say, you know what? I know Shelly likes to work out, for example. I think Shelly likes to work out. I think that's what I see. Okay. And let's just say if I knew that, also if I knew that Shelly was looking for some additional income by the conversations that she's had with me in the past. Those conversations could be anywhere like, man, I am so tired of working. Hey, I need to get a second job. Listen to what people are saying. I have someone here at the house right now, and he was sharing with me, and this is true. He's like, since I'm not, working anymore, I have a lot of free time on my hand, and I need to find something else to do. Now, why did he say that to me? And I said, you know what? I'll tell you what, today's Saturday, we're all kind of in relaxed mode today. We're in relaxed mode today. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call you next week, and I'm going to go over some information with you, that if you want to make some additional income. He's already told me what he wants to do. He's looking to make some additional income. So guess what? My script to him this morning, soon as he said, I was like, hey man, let's just go ahead and, finish breakfast, have a good time. And I'll call you on Monday. What day and time works for you? Even though we, set it for Monday, what time works for you? I have 5:30 or I have 6 o'clock where I'm available. He says, hey, I'm available at 6. I said, okay, great. What I'm going to do, I'm going to come by at 6 p.m. Right now I'm on first base. I'm going to come by at 6 p.m. and I'll go over the information. See, I'm not afraid. Many of you all want to do it over the phone. When you meet people face to face, it does a few things. It lets the person know that you're serious about your business. Okay, that's number one. Lets them know that you're very serious. And not only that you care about what's going on in their livelihood. Because when you go and sit with them, let me share with you what you have to say. We're still on first base. Okay, now we're about to move to action, going to second. About to move to action. I'm going to show up at this particular person's house on Monday at 6 p.m. I'm saying, okay, just kind of talk to me a little bit about, what additional income looks like for you. Here's what you don't want to do. You don't want to just walk in the door and pull out the opportunity presentation or listen to the call. Someone called me the other day and they was like, well, should I put the person on the opportunity call? You can, okay. You can do that. You can also have them to listen to the 12-minute video. But here's where you yourself, if you want to move quickly, going around home base, do the presentation yourself. Learn the opportunity presentation yourself. Let me tell you how to learn it. Very simple. You read the slides. You read until you get good. You read until you know it in your sleep. See, I can do the opportunity presentation, and you can too. Many of you can too. You can do the opportunity presentation in your sleep. All you have to do is read it. Just read it, and do it your own way. Well, this particular gentleman is telling me 6 p.m. once I get in, I'm going to find out, what type of income is he looking to make? Hey, what are you looking to replace? What if I could show you how to replace half of that in the next 90 days? Set realistic expectations when you sit down with someone. Don't tell them that they're going to make $5,000 their first month, especially if they have no experience, okay? If they're not bringing people over. Be realistic, okay? Would $500 be a good start for you? You may say yes. Let's just say if he say yes. Okay, well, let me show you how you can do that. First, I'll just start talking about the product. See, I'm still moving to action. I'm about to do the opportunity presentation. I'm moving to action. I'll talk a little bit about the product and how the product works. And then I go on and I talk about how we're going to get to $500. Okay. You don't want to sit down with them and say, well, the binary. I'm big on not talking about the binary, what that means right away. Okay. I really go through the packages, what the packages are paying out. We have our $99 pack, pays out a $30 bonus. We have our second pack. It pays out, can't remember, let's just say $100. Okay. So our packages, I show them how to personally enroll, and then I show them how they can get to 500. Here's why I do it. I know when I first started the industry, that's what I wanted to make. That's why 500 is coming out of my mouth all the time. I wanted to make $500. Well, what better way to do that is through the fast start bonuses. See, when I saw that, I focused on that slide because I knew I wanted $500 a month starting out. Realistic goal. Okay. So start there with $500 and then you're working your way to second base. Opportunity presentation is done. Okay. It is done. I have Lachelle Pierre on standby. She's waiting, on me. Let me tell a little bit about Lachelle. This is where I'm edifying the expert. Lachelle is the expert. I'm sitting with my prospect, and this will happen on Monday. Okay. Once I finish doing the opportunity presentation, going over the information with my prospect, I'll say, you know what? I have a young lady. She's on standby. She's my partner, and she's going to get a few of your questions answered if you have any questions. Okay. Now, what if he says, I don't have any questions. I'm ready to get started. Well, just go ahead and get them started right then and there. But what if that person has questions? What if he has questions? Well, I'm going to go ahead and call Lachelle, and I'm going to do an edification. I'm going to do an edification of the guy that's with me. And then I'm going to say, hey, Lachelle, let me tell you a little bit about, this is a true story, by the way. I'll just say his name. His name is Ty. Let me tell you a little bit about Ty. Hey, Ilana and I've known Ty for several years. Great guy, just had a baby. And, he's looking to make some additional income. He was a, amazing head chef. And we met, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then I'll go into, well, listen, Ty, this is Lachelle Pierre. She's our director of operations. She knows 100% of the information that I just shared with you. She's an expert in this industry. And if anybody can, answer your questions and get you started the right way, it will be Lachelle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mute out and let you guys talk so you can get your questions answered so we can get you started. I have already assumed the close. When I'm doing the opportunity presentation, I want to kind of go back a little bit. When I'm doing the opportunity presentation, I'm assuming the close. I use keywords like, well, Ty, how do you want your name to appear on your check? once you get your check. You have to say those key things to condition the mind that they're already in with you. They're already in. Okay. So now I've edified Lachelle. I sit on the phone and I'm quiet. Lachelle begins to do her thing, and it goes something like this. Well, hey, Ty, I know Kevin said a lot of great things about me, but listen, tell me a little bit more about yourself. Many of you all that have been on a three-way call with me know the reason why I do it. And let me explain to you all who haven't been on a three-way call with me. The person on the other end doesn't know Lachelle. Lachelle is trying to break down the wall, okay? The 100,000 pound wall that's between them, because the person doesn't know Lachelle. What can that person tell Lachelle? I just went through the information. So Lachelle will say, tell me a little bit more about you. Okay. They may identify with something. It may be kids. It may be something where their kids may play sport or may be in fine arts or whatever it is. She's trying to find a way to identify so they can have a quick laugh or something in common. Once she finds that commonality with the prospect, then she'll say, okay, you know what? Hey, my kid also attends this school and he or she does blah, 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 blah. Okay. Walls down. Done. I can tell when the close is about to happen. When that barrier is broken right there, she begins to say then, well, what do you like most about what you just saw, Ty, that Kevin went over with you? Not what do you think? Never ask someone what they think, what they just saw or heard. Never ask that question because it's open-ended. You set yourself up for failure. Okay. Always ask the question, what do you like most about what you saw or heard? The person's going to say, it's always one or two things. Guarantee you can try this. Okay. You're going to say, I like the money. You say, me too. You say, me too. They say, I like the products. You say, me too. And you just sit quiet. That's what Lachelle's going to say. She's going to say, me too. And well, okay. Well, the money. Well, what questions do you have about the money? I noticed Kevin was talking about, the pay on where people get paid on opposite sides of the business. Could you go in a little bit more detail with me on that? Sure. Let me explain it to you. Lachelle begins to explain that. That's okay. Great. Also, can you explain the packages? Explain the packages for me. He kind of touched on the $1,200 pack and said that, the $1,200 pack had its privileges. Can you go in a little bit more detail? Well, you see right here, that pack, that $1,200 pack, in what he was sharing with you, pays out 20%. It pays out 20%. Okay. It does a lot. And then this is the products, the amount of products that it comes in. Okay. So that pack right there is the most valuable pack. Okay. Have you ever started a business? Can you start a business anywhere for $1,200? See, she's already assuming the close. She's already assuming it. Okay. So she's the expert. She's wrapped up the three-way call. She's wrapping it up rather. And here's what she says. Well, so you have any more questions for me? So let's go ahead and get you started. She's already assumed the close. Always assume the close when you're talking. Now, it goes one or two ways. Let me give you the perfect way. Well, since you're ready to go ahead and get started, I'm going to go ahead and exit the line. This is Lachelle talking, by the way. And I'm going to have Kevin to go ahead and take your information. Welcome aboard, Tava. Thank you. We'll talk soon. We hang up. I take the information. I'm sitting right there in front of him. Okay. I pull out my laptop. I put in all the information right then and there. Now let's walk through the information. Okay. This is important. Okay. Now, once again, how would you like for your name to appear on your check? Now, sometimes I'm bad with names, last names. I may know somebody's first name. Okay. And I'll say, I know it's Todd, but how do you want your name to appear on your check? Okay. And the reason why I do that is really how they want their name to appear on their check. And the other thing is I'm setting them up for information. Sometimes people don't want to give you their information. They just don't for whatever reason. And I had to break this barrier too, because I was that person. I would never in that particular company, because you had to give up a social. And this is the way I learned how to give up the information. How would you like your name to appear on your check? And the person like, oh, okay. Check coming my name. Yes. Well, go ahead. What's your address? Go ahead and give me your mailing address, and go ahead and give me your shipping address too. I'm keying it in right there on the spot with the person, on the spot. Okay. And when we get to the website information, please don't do this. Never ask, what do you want your website name to be? Don't do that. Just put the first and last name. Let me tell you why. I'll put Gabriella Lee. I just do it. If that's the person I'm sitting with, I just do it. And then, what do you want your password to be? I don't ask those questions. I skip over that. I just put first and last name, and the password is 12345. Let me tell you why I do that. It's always user error in the first 90 days. They would call me and say, oh, I can't remember my password. Oh, I can't remember my login. See, because I'm not just enrolling people, I'm enrolling them into a culture. What is the culture? The culture is being repetitive. It's being repetitive because if they know I put their password to 12345, they know if I put their screen name to Gabriella Lee, guess what they're going to do? They're going to do the same thing when they learn the same information I'm giving here to you guys this morning. So always put the first and last name as on the for the information, okay? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or whatever you want to do, but just something where you can remember, because they're going to be calling you, asking you for the information. So once I do that, I'll say, well, let's go ahead and I'm trying to remember how you walk through it. Select your package, okay? So let's go ahead and get you started for $1,200. Don't want to do that. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and get you started for $500 today, but you have 30 days to upgrade. Okay, you have 30 days to upgrade to the $1,200 pack where you just pay the difference. Okay, I'm most comfortable with that. I key in that. Then I say, okay, let's go ahead and set your smart ship. What's going to be your smart ship? Well, what is that? What is that? Well, your smart ship is where, every single month, these are the products that you're going to use for your personal consumption. Don't be afraid to set the smart ship. Let me tell you why. You have to do it at the point of enrollment. You have to also explain the importance of the smart ship. Yes, it's for personal consumption because those products only last for 30 days. It's personal consumption. So let's go ahead and set that for the first of the month. See, you're in control. Set it at the first of the month and explain why you're setting it at the first of the month, because you get a 5% discount. Okay. You get a 5% discount. And I know some of y'all may argue with me. I won't say her name, but her initials start with LP. She always tell me, well, Kevin, people get paid on the 15th. People get paid at the end of the month. Oh, I get that. But guess what? Let them know that they're getting a discount between the 1st and 5th now. But also you have to explain the benefits of the 120 Smart Ship and being a part of the 120 Club, because it has its privileges. So go ahead and set it to 120 right then and there. Okay. So once you go ahead and do that, you collect the information. You have them to pull out their credit card. You have them to pull out the credit card. You take the information off the card. Hey, and I'm going to save you a lot of time on this. Go back and also ask the question, is the billing address, what is the billing address for the credit card? You key in the information. Once you key in the credit card information, you hit submit, and here's what you say. Hey, well, welcome to Tava Nation. Right now, what's going to happen, you're going to get an email right now. The email comes out automatically. You're going to get the email. And but once you get your products, you should have them here. Let's just say, remember, I'm doing it on Monday. You should have the product no later than Wednesday, Thursday. I'm going to follow up with you on Wednesday or Thursday, but do me a favor. Once you get the product, go ahead and call me and let me walk you through how to take the product. Okay. And the next thing I'm going to do, we're going to sit down. We're going to make a contact list. See, I've already started the contact list before the products come, because I'm going to leave Ty some products. I'm going to leave him some products, and then I'm going to have him to start using the products. Never wait on somebody to get their products. always start the process. Always start the process by giving them product so they'll know what the product how the product makes them feel. Okay, so that's what you want to do, is repeat and rinse, repeat and rinse. Now you best believe, okay, when I leave the house probably took me 30 minutes. I'll probably spend 45 minutes with that person. Then I'm off to the next appointment. It's always setting the appointment. Set the appointment. See, his just happened to be at 6 o'clock. But don't think that would be my only appointment on Monday. If you want to hit this 10 people by the 15th, here's another tip for you guys. And you guys know the tip. And Ronald Lott and Jeff Simpson said the script the other day. See, I'm not telling you guys anything any different. It's working for them, and I know it'll work for you. You can simply also just call people Denise and Dolores. You can simply call someone up today. Hey, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to support my business. Well, how much is it going to cost me? It's going to cost you $300. Here are the products that you're going to get. We're going into the weight loss season. Hey, we just came out of Christmas holiday. We're headed toward the Christmas holidays. Would you support my business? Go ahead and assume that you have closed that person. Try that 5 times a day and watch what happens. I challenge each and every one of you all that are on here, try that 5 times today or more and watch what happens. Because if you get one, it's kind of like being on a drug. You get one, you want to go get 2, then you want to go get 3, then you want to get 4, you want to get 5. I challenge every one of you all to do that today. Watch what happens. Don't just sit around idle today. If you do these little small things, you'll have 10 or more every single month in your business. If you go out and lead by example by doing 10 or more people every single month, why do you guys think we do it in increments of 3? Why do we do it in increments of 5? Why do we do it in increments of 10? Your team begins to catch on fire. Your team begins to duplicate, but they have to see you, D. Lassiter, leading by example. D, I was in your inbox the other day. What did I tell you? 10. Not expecting anything less than 10 from you. Joy, 10. Inger, 10. Megan, you on here too, 10. Okay, no, Megan's from our corporate office, okay? So, but listen, guys, that's our training here today. Again, congratulations to everyone last month who got 3, 5, and 10. Some got more. And congratulations to you all. I know many of you all got $1,200 packs, $500, $300 packs as well last month because it's showing in the numbers. Okay. So listen, go out, make it a great day today. Appreciate you guys. Happy Saturday. And if you need any help today, please text, inbox. We're here to support you guys. So thanks so much. Love you guys. We'll see you guys, I believe, tomorrow. I'm sure you better let me know. This is the back office training. We have anything on Sunday? Yes, no, text me. Can't remember. So, all right. So thank you guys so much. And we'll see you guys soon. Take care.
3. Want a slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is I wake up to Valsia, I make mine by the leader, I drink life in a teacup, I like Valet 30 better than tequila, yeah, Valsia, I sip that night. Got a little kick like Tyson. Look so good that they recognize me. It's a type of lifestyle, I'm icy. Still don't need chill on me. Flare pill, yeah, I'm still on it. Bouncy a day and nightly. Got a little kick like Tai Chi. Slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is just a little taste, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is slim waist, all it takes is tip top shape, all it takes is money in the bank, all it takes is no time to waste, all it takes is 3.